unsurpassed, telecast. It's the 10 items or less podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 10 items or less. I'm your host, Justin Smith. You know the deal. We're bringing a guest, and we have 10 questions. Our guest today is somebody that I've known for a little while now. Met him in Nashville, and now, of course, in Austin, Texas. Taija is a guest for today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude.
Happy to be here.
It's good to see you, man.
Always.
I'm going to tell you, it was the most pleasant surprise. That I'm going to tell you something. That's the best thing in not just in comedy, but in the world when you're somewhere and it's new and you don't really know anybody, and then like a familiar face comes through, and you're like, you know what? Tonight's going to be all right.
Yeah,
it's going to be all right.
Everything just look a little bit better.
All right. Let's get into it, dude. First question. What is your go-to alibi for being late?
Man, you okay?
Here's the thing. First of all, if it's a perfect plan, I don't want to burn you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want, but if you got one, maybe one that's retired, like a play.
No, it's still all of it's still active. No retired players. Ain't nobody retired yet.
Do you have multiple alibis?
So my thing is, I'm bad at showing up to stuff on time. Like, and I guess living up to the stereotype. But
yeah, I mean, you were on time for this.
Yeah, barely. But I don't know what it is. Like, I wake up on time, and then just somehow I always end up. I'm like, dang, man. But my main alibi, usually the main problem is I oversleep. Or I wait too long to leave the house.
Right.
But you can't say that.
No.
That never sounds
unacceptable.
Good. I overslept. That's never. So usually I just like traffic. Yeah. Man, the traffic is crazy. And what you do is you save a couple pictures of times where you already in traffic.
Nice.
And you send that to them.
Nice.
See, I'm giving away the sauce right now.
Yeah. No.
You take. Let's say you're in some heavy traffic. Just take that picture, and then when you run late for something, like, man, traffic is crazy, and you got to get a daytime picture and a nighttime picture, just because you never know what situation you.
I mean, I think you got to take it a step further. I think you've got to get a eastbound, westbound, northbound, southbound, because if you're in certain metro areas, people gonna travel that same interstate. They're gonna travel. They're gonna know. They're like, he's coming from here. I know where he lives.
Yeah.
I know that's westbound.
Now, if you looking that hard into it, look, bro, I just overslept. Like, at that point, if you that,
you're like, hey, I didn't know I was gonna encounter Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
My bad, bro. Yeah, I'm never egregiously late. Like, if I'm egregiously late, something really happened.
What is egregiously late?
Like an hour, 2 hours. 3
Okay.
hours. We talking hours. Minutes. Once we still in the minutes. Like 30.
We go. 59 minutes is still in minutes.
We still good. But like, I remember one time I had work in the morning and my phone had died the night before. So, and I was out drinking. But that's not
right.
Right. It could have been while I was late. But I'm out drinking and my phone had died. So my alarms didn't go off because my phone died while I was asleep.
Right.
So I wake up. I can't even check the time. Like, I like,
right,
because my phone is dead. But I know I wake up before the sun comes up. The sun is shining bright into my window. And all I see is the sun. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm charging my phone. I'm just waiting to see what time it is. I'm 3 hours late. I was like, oh my God.
I'm going to tell you something. Charging the phone to see if somebody called you or text you, the idea that you were charging your phone just to see the time, which
so
you're like,
bad.
Listen, man, I know that I'm late. I know this is so bad, dude.
And then I just get these missed calls and these texts. Where you at? Da da da. Well, I was like, oh.
Because there's also a part where you're like, the time pops up and you're like, I'm so late, and you go, but maybe they won't notice. And then the text messages pop up and go, where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah.
You see 14 of those.
Yeah, it's like,
and you go, man, but maybe they're not mad. Maybe I'm just misreading the text messages. And then somehow the voicemail pops up and it's just all caps.
Everything's all caps. It's like, oh my gosh. I finally texted him. I was like, hey, my phone died, da da da. He was like, good morning, sweetheart. I was like, at least you playful about it. If you get a playful response, it's like, okay, I feel a little better.
Attention shoppers, just a reminder, February 12th, I'm going to be in Wesley Chapel, Florida at Side Splitters. March 11th, I'm at the Helium in Atlanta, Georgia. March 12th, Nashville, Tennessee, I'm back at the Lab. Also, do not forget, Bubble Wand is live now on YouTube. Please go to my YouTube, Justin Smith Comedy, and give it a watch. Thank you so much. Now back to the show. All right, next question. If you could eliminate one piercing from existence, what would it be?
Nipple piercings.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. What made you jump to that like immediately?
Because okay. So I feel like most piercings are.
Your body language just all changed. Like I don't know what story you're about to tell me, but it scarred you, bro.
It's crazy because it is a story behind it. But the reason behind it is nipple piercings. Most piercings are unisex. Like women and men, they can get their ears pierced. They can get their nose pierced.
Right.
Now, if a dude got his belly pierced, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
But, I see how you moving.
That's off,
fine.
dude.
Yeah, go on. But so I was coming from Miami from a cruise, and I drove there. Right.
Miami on a cruise is the perfect place to start.
See, nothing even crazy happened in Miami with the cruise. It's the drive back. Now. So Miami on a cruise sound great. We stopped in Alabama because it was a snowstorm.
Right.
We in Birmingham. Right. So I can't get back to Nashville because the roads are like destroyed.
Right.
So it's like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm with my cousin, and we stop at this hotel. And everything cool. My cousin going up to the room, and as I'm finished checking in, I go around the corner. I'm at the elevator, and I'm waiting. And this guy, he's way bigger than me, and like, and also I feel like when you skinny, things could just happen to you. When you. Cause I'm not built, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like stuff could just happen to me. So I'm standing there, and this dude who way bigger than me, he comes up to me like he's towering over me. And his eyes are like big, and he was like, "Dominic, nice to meet you." And I was like, "No."
He put the hand out and everything?
Yes, I didn't ask for this, but what threw me off, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong because he had his nipples pierced, and so this is why.
Well, hold on, it's snowing.
Yeah,
it's cold.
Yeah,
how do you know he has his nipples pierced?
Because you can see it through the shirt.
So he's not wearing winter clothing.
No, it's like because I guess he's in the hotel, on the prowl, whatever he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. Right, and I don't want to know what he's doing, but. Right. He has a t-shirt on, so you can see.
Are we talking the bars?
Crossbar.
Yeah, that's problem.
When
it looks like you could put it together and change a tire.
Yeah,
that's
I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that. So anytime if you a man and you got your nipples pierced, I'm just a little worried just from my experiences.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like I ain't here to judge nobody, but. I just got to be cautious.
There is something, and I don't like saying nipple as much as we've been saying it, but I will say there does feel something like a heightened aggression that comes with a nipple piercing. Yeah. Of all the piercings, you know what? I understand. I'm like, yeah, maybe we could just tone it down a little bit, Like it does feel very.
If you got your nipples pierced, whatever you doing, you're serious about it.
Yeah.
Whatever you got going.
That's what I've read. I've read it before. All right, next question. One of these has to go. Electric scooters.
Electric scooters.
You haven't heard the other ones though.
Okay.
Electric scooters.
Yeah.
Waymos. Destination weddings.
Still electric scooters.
I mean, what could make somebody hate electric scooters that much? What could possibly make somebody immediately pick electric scooters?
I don't hate them per se, but the people that be riding them, they're never good people. They're never good people that's riding electric scooters. You might have once in a blue moon, you see somebody that you know and they cool. I didn't ride my first scooter until like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt like a bad person while I was riding. I was like, I'm a terrible person.
You're like, it's the Grand Theft Auto aspect of it where you're just like,
just pick it up.
I can just go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just going to.
And they, because you don't know if do you follow the rules of like a bike or like a normal scooter, or are you a vehicle? Because you'll see them, they're kind of in between.
Right.
So the way they operate and act on the street is in between. Sometimes they ride on the sidewalk. They don't wait for the stoplight. They take it's not good. No good. None of it.
I'm going to tell you something. There was a time, like anybody that gets fed up with electric scooters, I would just, there was a time in New York City, and they tried this out in my neighborhood in New York, where they were electric bikes, like just a step below motorcycles. And you could just rent them like you could a scooter. And when I tell you the chaos that it caused, where they were just like, I mean, like even dudes that were like, even the corner boys in my neighborhood that were just like, they've all been to jail. They're like, dude, we can't have this. This is chaos. It's like Thunderdome. Yeah. Like, it's like, it really is. It's like Mad Max out there where it's just like people are going the wrong way and people like, there's no driver's license. There's no, like, you didn't learn how to, you just pick up
a loophole. It's pretty much a loophole.
I mean, it really, like, and the chaos that it caused where it's like, you would just see, you're like, what? Why is this? What's going on over here? And then you would see a twisted up bike, and you go, "That's what it is, right there."
Because usually, I think it's checks and balances when you trying to get one. Like you go up there, like you know how to ride one of these things,
right?
It's like buying a gun. Everybody shouldn't just be able to buy a gun.
Yeah,
I think if you got a certain amount of acne, you shouldn't be able to buy a gun. I swear. If it's a certain amount of acne on her face, they'll be like, nah, nope. Go wash your face.
Yeah.
Go wash your face first.
I didn't know we were gonna skin shame somebody.
But it's a certain demographic. You just
oh man. I also have you ever had, let me ask you this. Have you ever had somebody dump the destination wedding on you?
No. That's why it's easy for me to make that choice, because I haven't had much experience with destination wedding. But if somebody is like, my best friend's getting married and everything's cool, then I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be in Honolulu,
right? Yeah,
I would be upset.
Yeah,
haven't had it happen, but I could imagine.
But I mean, here's the thing: is annoying as a scooter is, and as annoying as a Waymo is.
No, I mean, that annoying.
But. Yeah, but I like it's when it's not so much getting in them, it's driving amongst them. Mm-hmm. Where you're just like, there's. Yeah.
But it's crazy though. They drive better than a lot of people that's on the road.
But you know what? I understand. Like when somebody is weaving in and out of traffic, and I see, I know what they're thinking. Yeah. Hey, I know your mindset when you're doing that, for the most part. I have no idea what's going through. It's like you go, oh, they're about to. Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I understand that, but I've always been surprised positively, where it's like a tricky situation where I see the Waymo next to me, or it's about to turn in, and then everything's not really clear, and I'm like, what's gonna happen? Every time it does the right thing. Or does the thing that I'm like, I wouldn't even have done that.
Yeah.
It's a good driver.
Oh, yeah. All right.
At least that's my experience with Waymo. Now, obviously, sometimes when they get like broken down in the middle of the road, or it goes on the fritz, and then the hazard lights start, and then it's just a problem. But I mean,
they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Next question. What is the longest you've ever gone without an oil change?
What date is it? Man, I usually be pretty decent about it, but like I'll say couple months, 6 months, nothing too egregious,
right?
Nothing too egregious, but like, okay, like I just drove back to Nashville. That's 800 miles there, 800 miles back,
right? On
top of everything that I've already done on it, it's probably time to get an oil change. Am I finna do that? No, not right now. Eventually, I will. The better question is the longest you gone without changing your tires. Cause bad. I bought my car brand new in 2022. I haven't changed the tires.
You never? Have you rotated them, bro?
I haven't done nothing. And I know this is bad. This is bad. But I mean, it's
I don't even.
Tires are expensive.
They are expensive.
I didn't know how expensive they was.
I'm gonna tell you, to not rotate them, that's crazy. Because here's the thing. Now your tires are probably to a point where you can't rotate them.
We'll be hopeful.
I mean, dude, it's like you're like, hey, just so you know, like you. I mean.
Yeah,
I was not expecting. I was not expecting. I don't rotate them either. I mean,
how many
that's
miles?
True. That's true. But it's
they don't. Yeah, exactly.
But it's just you almost cut the life of the tire in half.
I done got every bit of life out of it. I could probably. they not like bald heads. Like they not just like
right
bald yet or all the way. But I think I got like 60,000 miles in my car.
Okay.
And it's the same tires that I had since 0
and
miles.
You haven't rotated them.
What does rotating them do?
Can I tell you something?
What does that do?
If my dad were here, we can never let my dad see this episode because my dad would be like, give him my number. Give him my number. We're going to fix this right now. I don't know who that kid's father is, but I promise you, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get him on the phone. We're going to change his tires. The second thing we're going to do is I'm going to get that kid's father on the phone, and we're going to be like, what were you doing when it came time for automotive education? See, what were you doing?
My dad's not a car guy. He started like renovating houses. He just a landlord now. Like he used to flip houses. So it was all that oriented.
Right.
And he's like car guy. He's like, I don't know. He taught me how to change a tire. I know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
I just choose not to. I haven't changed. Well, I've popped the tire and changed it, but yeah, I haven't rotated. I haven't bought.
Say that again. Hold that one more time. What was that?
Popped the tire.
You popped the tire?
Yeah.
Changing it?
No. I popped the tire, then I changed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
I've been
also, if you rotate your tires, you don't pop tires.
You should have seen the pothole that I hit.
But that's
any tire.
But that's what I'm saying is that if you're at a critical point in your tires, and they hit a pothole like that, because one side is unbalanced, so one side is weaker than the other side.
Now, let's say you was to get your tires changed. You should get some new tires tomorrow. Where are you going?
Costco.
Okay, see, I don't know these things,
dude.
I'm gonna tell everywhere I check, it's like, oh, brand new tire, $230 per tire. I'm like,
yeah, well, that's what it costs.
That's 4 times 200.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a lot.
All right, next question. What is the weirdest thing you've ever seen in the middle of a highway?
Yeah, I've seen some Jordans in the middle of the highway, and like I'm driving past, I'm like, man, those are like my size.
Yeah,
I can't, but I can't stop. I can't get out there and get them. I'm like, man, I want to stop so bad and get those.
I mean, let me ask you this: what Jordans would have to be in the middle of the highway for you to pull over and risk it all?
Man, I'm very nostalgic for the they call it Columbia 4s.
Okay.
So they're like the Legend Blue, but the 4s they're 4s, but they're like navy blue kind of. And I got them when I was in middle school, and that was like my favorite. Oh, and they had like the rope laces. They were loved them. So if those was there, but those are also white shoes, and if they're in the middle of the highway, they might not be desirable. But I remember just recently I had seen some Jordans in the middle of the highway, and they were like some. I think there was some 6s. They were like black 6s. I don't know if they were like infrareds, but they were black 6s. And I was like, man.
By the way, how fast are you driving past them that you can scope it out and see what's
going 60? Because you can see them in your like just they're coming up.
Right.
And then as you get close to them, like, are those Jordan 6s? And then you get close, those are Jordan 6s. Then those look like size 10s.
Yeah.
And then you start getting closer, it's like, man, I could get those.
Yeah.
Then you see all the traffic, it's like, I can't get those, but I want to get those.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You can't do nothing. They're just stuck. They're in like purgatory.
I mean, I feel like that was a fight. That was a fight that a girl was gonna win. That was an argument back and forth. How many times are you telling me? You're telling me you can't answer your phone. Why is your phone always on Do Not Disturb? Why is your phone always on airplane mode? I'm not doing nothing. I mean, there's no better way to win an argument than Jordans through a sunroof. Are you kidding me?
Because who's voluntarily doing that? Nobody. Who's leaving their Jordans in the back of a pickup truck? Nobody.
Yeah.
So it has been involuntary, unintentional, or very intentional by somebody else. But unintentional by the owner. You know what I mean? Because I would never leave my Jordans with. Boy,
I mean, can you imagine
if my Jordans flew on the road? I'm stopping the car. I'm getting out there.
Let me ask you a question: how crazy would it be if you got on Instagram one day and your girl is driving on the highway in Nashville, and then all of a sudden she pulls up your fresh Jordans, holds them out the window, and then drops them. And you're like, that's how you find out you don't have Jordans anymore.
Everybody got to die. Everybody got to die. Me, her, everybody on the highway, because you let her do it. You watched her do it. Everybody got to go.
I'm just saying, but you see it on social media. Like, she was cold enough. She didn't send it to you. She posted it. Everybody saw it before you did.
Everybody that's seen it got to die. We all gotta go. I can't let that slide. That's irredeemable.
Now that I think about it, I'm shocked I haven't seen that yet.
Well, I've seen, even in my own friends, I've seen stuff happen where a woman will mess up the car, yada yada,
right.
but they break a window, they do that, or they spray paint the car. Or they cut up shoes, maybe not on the highway, but they break the game system. I've seen all of that. You
can get insurance for a game system. You can get insurance.
They don't got insurance for it.
I
know they don't.
But as far as the car goes, the game system goes, you can have renter's insurance. You can have insurance for the car.
Not for them Jordans.
There's no insurance for those Jordans.
Not for them
There's
Jordans.
No chance. There's nobody to call. Who are you going to call? You gonna call the cops? All you've done is tell some trooper where a lost fresh pair of Jordans are. He's gonna go out there and go, no, of course I never found them.
Yeah,
and he's gonna be squeaking back to his squad car.
It's a light skinned dude with curly hair. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what you talking about.
What'd you say your girl's name is? I'll go interview her. Apparently she likes guys with Jordans.
Then the trooper looks like you. It's like,
oh. All right. Next question. This one's tough. One has to go. Pancakes, peanut butter and jelly, popcorn.
Popcorn.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How can you literally be so just nonchalant about popcorn?
Because popcorn is just not. Because to me, peanut butter jelly, it's always been there. It's reliable. It's versatile. Because you don't get most things that's reliable and versatile.
I agree.
You can't be both.
First of all, I don't want you to think that I'm just nonchalantly throwing peanut butter and jelly away. I love peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly is diverse. Peanut butter jelly is hip. Peanut butter jelly is everything you would want.
And I feel like it's a butt coming.
Listen, man, if somebody showed up to a party and I didn't know them and they said, hey, I didn't have a chance to pick anything up. I just grabbed something that was in my freezer, but I wanted to bring something for the party. And they hand me a box of Uncrustables. That's a friend for life as far as I'm concerned. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You're welcome to the fold.
Exactly.
In fact, you want me to kick somebody out?
Now,
you want somebody spot at dinner?
He bought a bag of popcorn. You're a bad human.
Stop it.
You're
this is not fair.
You brought a bag of popcorn.
That's not fair.
But see,
that's not fair. Are we watching a movie?
That's the point.
Are we watching a movie?
Nope.
But see, that's the thing.
Nope. And see, that because that is the thing. Popcorn is so very singular, such very specific situation that it got to come at last. Because I also agree you can say the same thing for pancakes, but I'm a big believer in breakfast for dinner. So,
right. I love pancakes.
You're not having breakfast with popcorn for breakfast.
Listen, man, I treat all these things like if it was a basketball team, you got your pancakes. Your pancakes are your center. It's a staple. Everybody's got to have them. Pancakes are a must. You have to have them. And listen, man, popcorn is a point guard. It's a snack. It elevates everything around it. If you have popcorn, what are you doing? You're watching a movie. That's what you're doing. Popcorn is for the movies. And every time the popcorn knows it's not the star of the show, the popcorn knows I'm elevating the movie. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing. A peanut butter jelly, it's somebody that plays the 2, the 3, or the 4. Mm-hmm. They can fit anywhere. Peanut butter jelly can be a dessert. It can be a headliner. It can be the entree.
So who's more important to the team then?
But I'm saying that I need a point guard and I need a center. I can find a bunch of different guys to play the 2, the 3, and the 4. But I need a center and I need a point guard. I hate to say it, but I can't have a peanut butter and jelly. I can't do it. If I gotta eliminate those
popcorn, we talk about staples. We talk about punchlines versus callbacks. Callbacks are great.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a good callback.
Uh-huh.
But there is no callback without the punchline.
That's right. And in that analogy, popcorn is the callback. Because it elevates.
Yes.
But the punchline is the pancake.
Or it could be the peanut butter jelly. I could say it could be the peanut butter jelly.
But see, here's the thing is it would have to be either peanut butter jelly's got to go or the pancake's got to go.
Nah.
The popcorn elevates.
No.
You got to pick one of those two.
I think the popcorn is like crowd work. Popcorn like everybody loves in the right situation. In the right situation, like everybody loves some good crowd work. It's like, oh man, that was funny, that was spontaneous, that was cool.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Situation.
The level of fury that I have in my bones for you to compare my beautiful, perfect movie-going snack to crowd work. How dare you?
I'm thinking about the masses. This is how the masses feel.
The masses are wrong.
You're passionate about popcorn.
I am.
I can see that. But that's just you. Because a lot of people, I don't think they would agree. They could. They might. They could. But then we talk about just popcorn. Like we talking about popcorn. But
see, that's the problem. That's how I know you're jaded. You said just popcorn
because you think
it's not just popcorn. It is popcorn. You will put respect on popcorn's name.
I can't.
You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Next question. What's your hill to die on?
That Texas is not the South. Texas is not the South.
Is there a southern state? Is there a state that goes further than
Tennessee?
Texas?
But okay. It's a vibe. Look. It's a vibe thing. One, it's a vibe thing. It's a people thing. It's an energy thing. Because if we talking geographically, sure it takes the South. But the same thing. The way I would put it is Florida the South, or is it just Florida?
Absolutely, Florida's the South.
I can't agree. I think Florida's in the same boat as Texas.
You're gonna have problems.
I have had problems. I've said this to people that are Texas natives, but because Texas is its own thing. It's its own thing. Florida is its own thing.
Yeah.
Both of them, geologically or geographically, they're both technically the South. If you look at a compass, you put it in the middle of the map. It's the South,
right?
But Florida's Florida. Texas is Texas. But the South, we talking Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Missouri. These are like southern.
Well, hold on a second. Did you just say Missouri?
You talking about like the slave capital?
No, I'm saying like
that's definitely the South.
You're telling me that Missouri
is more southern.
More southern than Texas
yes.
and Florida. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to tell you.
And this is why it's a hill I'm willing to die on.
Yeah.
This is why it's a hill because
I think it's very important to note right now that the opinion of the guest on 10 Items or Less does not reflect the opinions of the podcast, nor its host, or dare I say, its producer.
Thank you.
Dude, Taija, you crushed it today, dude. Thank you so much for coming and being on the show. Let people know where they can find you and support you and see more of your stuff.
You can find me at Taija Funny on every platform. All platforms, that's TAIJA Funny. I'm a Nashville native, but I'm here in Austin, so I'm all over town. I'm also on the road. January 15th, I'll be in Baltimore with Amber Audrey featuring. I'm also on the road with Ben Bankus. Those dates are coming up. But yeah, check me out. Hope to see you come to the show.
Absolutely, dude. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, Bubble Wand, my special on the YouTube channel, Justin Smith Comedy. Get it now, stream it, share it with your friends. You guys are absolute best. We'll see you guys next week.